Which handguns are retailers fighting to keep on their shelves this March? Today, we're counting down the top 10 handguns dealers just cannot keep in stock, based on real sales data. Let's jump straight in. If you find this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to Gun and Gavel for monthly updates each month. Number 10. Ruger LC9S. The Ruger LC9S is a thin, light pistol that rides easily in your pocket or waistband. It has been selling hard for years because it just works. No drama, no jams, just reliable performance every single time. Over 1 million LC9 and LC9S units have been sold across America since the platform launched, proving this is not a trend, but a tradition. New gun owners love it because it is easy to handle, and experienced carriers love it because it disappears under clothing without effort. At under $350, it gives you genuine stopping power without emptying your wallet. Ruger built this gun for real people with real budgets, and America has responded by keeping it perpetually sold out at retail counters nationwide. It is simple, proven, and trusted. Three qualities that never go out of style in the carry gun market. And with Ruger's lifetime warranty backing every single unit, buyers know they are making a purchase they will never regret. Specs: barrel length 3.12 inch, magazine capacity 7+1, chamber 9mm Luger, sights dovetail front and rear, stock glass-filled nylon frame, price around $349 retail. Number 9. Canik Miti MC9. The Canik Miti MC9 is a Turkish-made micro-compact pistol that is making American gun buyers do a double take at the price tag. It delivers features you would normally find on guns costing $600 or more, but walks out the door for nearly half that price. Canik has sold over 300,000 pistols in the United States in recent years, and the Miti MC9 is accelerating that number faster than any previous model. The trigger on this gun is so smooth that professional shooting instructors have been recommending it to students as a training tool. It comes out of the box with a holster, 2 magazines, and a full cleaning kit. Extras that competitors charge you separately for every single time. Buyers who walk into stores planning to buy something else are walking out with the Miti MC9 after seeing what it offers for the price. It is the kind of gun that makes established American brands genuinely nervous about their market share. Every month that passes, more American gun owners are discovering that paying more does not always mean getting more. And the Mete MC9 is the pistol proving that point better than anything else on the market right now. Specs: barrel length 3.18 inches, magazine capacity 15+1, chamber 9mm Luger, sights red dot ready, slide, stock interchangeable backstrap system. Price around $399 retail. Number 8. Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. The Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 is the comeback story of the year in the handgun market. Smith & Wesson looked at every complaint buyers had about the original Bodyguard and fixed almost all of them in a single redesign that produced a dramatically better pistol. The original Bodyguard sold over 500,000 units despite its known limitations, which tells you exactly how much demand exists for a quality, deep concealment pistol from a trusted American brand. The 2.0 version is now outselling its predecessor at an even faster rate, with dealers in warm weather states reporting they cannot keep a single unit on the shelf for more than 48 hours. At just 14.3 ounces, it is lighter than a full can of soda, which makes it the easiest pistol on this entire list to carry every single day without even noticing it is there. Women buyers in particular have embraced the Bodyguard 2.0 in large numbers, with female gun ownership up 30% nationally and compact lightweight pistols leading that purchasing trend by a wide margin. Smith & Wesson essentially gave the American carry market exactly what it was asking for, and the sales numbers prove the market is saying thank you in the loudest way possible. If you have been sleeping on the Bodyguard 2.0 because of what you thought about the original, it is time to take a serious second look, because this is an entirely different pistol in every way that matters. Specs: barrel length 3.0 inches, magazine capacity 10 plus 1, chamber 380 ACP, sights improved white dot, stock polymer frame construction, price around $399 retail. Do you think a pistol this light is the perfect everyday carry, or do you need something heavier no matter what? Drop your answer in the comments below. Number 7. Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. The Smith & Wesson Shield Plus took one of the best-selling carry guns in American history and made it genuinely better in the one area that mattered most: how many rounds you can carry. The original Shield sold over 3 million units in the United States, which is an almost unbelievable commercial achievement. That tells you how deeply the American carry market trusted that platform. The Shield Plus took that trust and added more rounds of capacity without making the gun noticeably bigger, which is exactly the kind of upgrade buyers had been requesting for years. Independent testing shows the Shield Plus achieving over 5,000 rounds of firing without a single malfunction in multiple documented endurance tests. A reliability figure that gives buyers genuine confidence in a carry gun. Law enforcement officers who carry personally owned firearms off-duty have been choosing the Shield Plus in growing numbers, which functions as one of the most credible endorsements any pistol can receive. The flat-face trigger was a deliberate design choice that improves trigger finger placement for more consistent accuracy. A feature borrowed from competition shooting that has found a very appreciative audience in the carry gun market. Smith & Wesson moved over 400,000 Shield Plus units in the first 2 years after launch. A sales pace that confirmed the upgrade was exactly what the market had been waiting for. When a pistol sells this fast and this consistently, it is not luck. It is a product that has genuinely earned the confidence of the people who carry every single day. Specs: barrel length 3.1 inch, magazine capacity 13 plus 1, chamber 9mm Luger, sights white dot standard, stock aggressive M 2.0 texture, price around $533 retail. Number 6. Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro. The Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro exists because buyers loved the original Hellcat, but wanted just a little more. More grip, more barrel, more capacity, without giving up the slim profile that made the Hellcat special in the first place. Springfield listened to that feedback and produced the Pro, a pistol that threads the needle between micro-compact and full-size better than almost anything else on the market today. Springfield Armory reports the Hellcat family collectively crossed the 500,000 units sold milestone faster than any previous carry pistol in the company's history. The longer barrel gives the Pro a better sight radius than the standard Hellcat, which translates to measurably better accuracy at distance, an important consideration for anyone thinking seriously about defensive use beyond contact range. Competitive shooters have also adopted the Hellcat Pro as a carry optics division option, bringing a new category of buyers into the platform who are driving additional sales volumes beyond the traditional concealed carry customer. Dealers report that buyers who come in looking at the standard Hellcat frequently leave with the Pro after seeing how little extra size it adds for how much extra performance it delivers. The Pro is the gun that proves you do not have to make painful compromises to get a great carry pistol in 2026. Specs: barrel length 3.7 inch, magazine capacity 15 plus 1, chamber 9mm Luger, sights tritium luminescent front, stock hammer forged steel barrel. Price around $599 retail. Number 5. Taurus GX4. The Taurus GX4 is one of the biggest surprise success stories in the American handgun market in recent years. A micro-compact pistol that delivers genuine competition to established names at a price point that makes those competitors deeply uncomfortable. Taurus took everything the market had been asking for in a micro-compact: slim profile, serious capacity, optics readiness, and reliable performance, and packaged it all together for a price that most buyers cannot believe when they see it on the tag. The GX4 has sold over 200,000 units since its introduction, a remarkable achievement for a platform that many industry observers initially dismissed as just another budget option from a brand they underestimated. Independent reliability testing has shown the GX4 completing 2,000 round endurance tests without a single malfunction, a result that silenced critics and converted thousands of skeptical buyers into loyal Taurus customers. Dealers across the country report that the GX4 is frequently the gun that budget-conscious buyers walk in asking about and walk out with after discovering it punches well above its price class in every measurable way. First-time gun buyers, in particular, have embraced the GX4 in large numbers because it removes the financial barrier to owning a genuinely capable micro-compact without forcing any meaningful compromise on features or performance. The GX4 is proof that you do not need to spend $500 or more to carry a pistol you can genuinely trust with your life. And with Taurus continuously improving quality control year over year, the GX4 is only getting harder to argue against at any price point. Specs: barrel length 3.06 inches, magazine capacity 13+1, chamber 9mm Luger, sights adjustable rear sight, stock polymer grip frame. Price: around $349 retail. Would you trust a Taurus GX4 as your everyday carry over a more expensive pistol? Or does the price make you nervous about reliability? Tell us honestly in the comments. Number 4. Sig Sauer P365X Macro. The Sig Sauer P365X Macro is what happens when engineers ask a genuinely ambitious question. How much performance can we fit into a package that a dedicated carrier can still conceal? The answer is a pistol that serious carriers have been successfully concealing under untucked shirts and light jackets across the country, while carrying as many rounds as most full-size service pistols used by military and law enforcement worldwide. Sig Sauer reports the entire P365 family has crossed 3 million units sold globally, with the X Macro representing the fastest growing variant in the lineup since its introduction. The grip module system that SIG built into the platform means XMR owners can swap grip frames to change the ergonomics of their pistol without buying a new gun. An innovative approach to customization that has generated significant additional revenue in the accessories market. Law enforcement agencies looking for a high-capacity, off-duty carry option have been evaluating the X Macro in growing numbers, adding institutional credibility to a platform that was already succeeding commercially. At $679, it delivers a level of engineering and performance that would have cost well over $1,000 from a custom shop just 10 years ago. The X Macro R is the answer for any buyer who refuses to choose between maximum capacity and genuine concealability. If you want everything a full-size pistol offers, but still need to carry it concealed every single day, the X Macro is genuinely one of the most compelling answers the market has ever produced. Specs: barrel length 3.7 inches, magazine capacity 17+1, chamber 9mm Luger, sights X-Ray 3 Tritium Night, stock modular grip frame system. Price: around $679 retail. Number 3. Sig Sauer P365. The Sig Sauer P365 did not just sell well, it fundamentally changed what every buyer in America expects when they walk into a gun store looking for a carry pistol. Before the P365 arrived in 2018, packing serious firepower in a package this small required meaningful compromises in reliability or quality. SIG eliminated those compromises, and the industry has spent the years since trying to catch up with varying degrees of success. The P365 has sold over 2 million units in the United States alone, generating over $1 billion in retail sales revenue and making it one of the most commercially significant firearms introductions in the past 2 decades. Independent armorer data shows the P365 fire control unit, the serialized component at the heart of the pistol, functioning reliably past 20,000 rounds with standard maintenance. A longevity figure that gives buyers confidence this investment will last for decades. The P365 ecosystem of variants, holsters, magazines, lights, optics, and grip modules has created an entire secondary market worth hundreds of millions of dollars annually, keeping the platform perpetually relevant regardless of what competitors introduce. Concealed carry instructors across America have adopted the P365 as their personal carry gun and recommendation to students at a rate that no competitor has matched, which functions as the most credible possible word-of-mouth advertising. The P365, holding strong at number 3 in March 2026, 8 years after launch, is one of the most remarkable, sustained commercial performances in modern firearms history. That kind of staying power does not happen by accident. It happens when a product genuinely earns the trust of the people who depend on it every single day. Specs: barrel length 3.1 inch, magazine capacity 10+1, chamber 9mm Luger, sights X-ray 3 tritium night, stock interchangeable grip module, price around $599 retail. Number 2. Glock 43X. The Glock 43X solved a problem that millions of Glock fans have been living with for years. The original Glock 43 was beautifully slim and concealable, but its limited capacity left many buyers feeling underarmed relative to what competitors were offering. The 43X kept the slim profile and added a longer grip that fits a full hand comfortably and accepts more rounds from the factory. When buyers discovered that Shield Arms S15 magazines worked reliably in the 43X, sales accelerated even further as word spread through online forums and YouTube channels reaching millions of viewers. Glock 43X sales have exceeded 800,000 units since its 2019 introduction, a pace that has made it one of the fastest-growing models in Glock's entire catalog. The combination of the 43X frame and Shield Arms magazines gives buyers a high-capacity, slim carry gun for a total investment of under $600, including the magazines. A value calculation that has proven extremely persuasive to a large segment of the buying market. The 43X has been the #1 selling Glock model in multiple regional markets throughout 2025 and into 2026. A fact that continues to surprise analysts who assumed another Glock model was permanently untouchable at the top of the brand's internal sales rankings. Female buyers have been choosing the 43X in particularly high numbers due to its slim profile and lightweight, making it genuinely manageable for smaller hands and frames, contributing to a broadening of the Glock buyer demographic that the brand has welcomed enthusiastically. The 43X is not just a pistol. It is a complete carry solution that keeps getting better as the aftermarket around it continues to grow and mature. Specs: barrel length 3.41 inch, magazine capacity 10+1, chamber 9mm Luger, sights fixed Glock standard, stock slim polymer grip frame, price around $538 retail. Are you a Glock 43X owner running the factory magazines, or have you switched to Shield Arms S15 magazines for extra rounds? Share your setup in the comments. We want to know what real carriers are actually running. Number 1. Glock 19 Gen 5. The Glock 19 has been the best-selling pistol in America for so long that it has become less of a product and more of a standard unit of measurement. When any new compact pistol launches, the first question the industry asks is how it compares to the Glock 19. The Gen 5 took a platform that was already dominant and refined it in every meaningful area that buyers and professional users had flagged over 30 years of feedback, producing a version that is objectively the best the model has ever been. Over 20 million Glock pistols have been sold globally across all models, with the Glock 19 consistently accounting for the largest share of those sales year after year in the American civilian market. The United States military adopted the Glock 19 for special operations use, a decision that carries enormous credibility weight with civilian buyers who view military adoption as the ultimate real-world performance validation. Independent ballistic testing consistently shows the Gen 5 marksman barrel delivering accuracy improvements of 15 to 20% over the previous generation, a meaningful upgrade that competitive shooters and precision-minded buyers have noticed and appreciated. More concealed carry permits are issued annually in the United States than at any point in American history. Over 22 million active permits as of the latest available data. And a significant portion of those permit holders choose the Glock 19 as their primary carry firearm. The Glock 19 does not need to prove itself anymore. Decades of real-world performance in the hands of millions of real people have already done that permanently. Specs: barrel length 4.02 inches, magazine capacity 15 plus 1, chamber 9mm Luger, sights fixed Glock standard, stock textured polymer grip frame, price around $599 retail. There you have it. The top 10 handguns that retailers simply cannot keep in stock this March. Every gun on this list earned its place through one thing only: relentless demand from real buyers. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe Gun and Gavel, and see you in next one.